Welcome to Intermedium's first version of the Digital Government Employee Experience Readiness Indicator Report, the DGEE. My name is Lucas Tomashet. I'm a research analyst at Intermedium and a contributor to this year's report. The DGEE is the third publication in our Readiness Indicator Report series. For the first time, the DGEE will look at the steps Australian and New Zealand jurisdictions are taking to provide a positive employee experience through digital solutions. We are excited to bring you the results of the 2021 DGEE. Why does Intermedium think measuring the digital government employee experience is important? With significant competition for digital talent, employee experience is more critical than ever in positioning the public sector as an employer of choice. A positive employee experience drives improved job satisfaction and retention by removing the friction encountered in administrative tasks that could easily be automated or digitised. If an enhanced experience is offered, employees are likely to show a greater propensity for innovation and creativity. Secondly, contemporary employee experiences enable workforce mobility. Take the case where an employee works out of a different office. They will likely need to interact with multiple business units to complete administrative tasks such as parking, security passes, meeting rooms, and workspaces. Centralising these tasks onto a common platform would improve productivity and minimise administrative burden for multiple staff. Finally, jurisdictions already have customer-centric know-how. Knowledge gained from delivering digital citizen services can easily translate to improving employee experiences. This includes journey or event mapping, human-centered design, and providing a seamless user experience. How did Intermedium make its assessment? Intermedium's research is based on publicly available information, creating a level playing field for all jurisdictions and ensuring objectivity in its assessment. The DGEE evaluation assesses three enabling criteria at the whole of government level: governance, strategy, and tools. These criteria have several weighted sub-elements. We sought jurisdictional input to inform our findings under these criteria. Where jurisdictions did not offer input, we had to rely on information discovered during the research phase. What does Intermedium look for in these criteria? We looked for governance structures that support modern workforce practices, digital transformation, and employee solutions through shared service entities. We looked for the existence of strategies and funding that supports a digital employee experience. We looked at the frameworks, tools, and capabilities implemented to provide an enhanced digital experience. Finally, we look for readily accessible policies and guidance materials that employees may require during their careers. So what did we find? The notion of digital employee experience and why it matters is still a relatively new idea. Whole of government workforce strategies and policies, by and large, do not contain sufficient reference to the digital employee experience. The most mature approach occurs when the workforce strategies and policies of the Public Service Commission's digital transformation and shared service units are aligned. Jurisdictions that scored highest for governance have also aligned each of these functions. However, these are often located in different agencies, making it difficult to govern for a digitally empowered employee effectively. Without solid leadership and collaboration, it's hard to progress from strategy to digital execution to the business-as-usual administration of digital employee services. In contrast, co-locating these functions has the immediate potential for improvement. All jurisdictions acknowledge the employee experience to some degree in workforce planning documentation or digital strategies. Still, shared service objectives do not commonly recognise the importance of providing digital services to employees. Let's look at an overview of Intermedium's observations from each jurisdiction. You'll find the complete findings in the report. The Australian Capital Territory First Pulse Survey for employees is underway. The Territory aligns all three digital employee functions under one directorate. However, its strategies are currently light on supporting employee experience. The Federal Government has leading shared service delivery functions and planning underway for GovERP. Its APS workforce strategy includes improvements to the employee value proposition, and it has created an online digital career pathway tool. New South Wales, Digital New South Wales, is one of the most well-established digital function providers, and the state has deep-rooted shared service hubs. Its Beyond Digital strategy details initiatives that positively influence employee experience more broadly. Along with federal, it's the only jurisdiction offering a digital career pathway tool. The Northern Territory's Department of Corporate and Digital Development provides a range of shared services to agencies, with its clients including current and prospective employees. Workplace conditions and design are considered under a whole-of-government human capital plan, and enabling technologies are suggested as solutions. There are new pathways to expand digital career opportunities contained in the 2020-21 Digital Strategy Action Plan. New Zealand's public sector reform areas include developing the workforce of the future, and its property group's technology shared services enhance the digital employee experience. The Central Agency for Shared Services appears set to expand offerings to other agencies. Despite the existence of these service delivery units, there's little alignment or guidance in their functions. Its strategy for a digital public service strongly signals intent and seems it will inform a future workforce strategy. Queensland houses its shared services within the Queensland Government Customer and Digital Group, allowing for harmonisation of its strategic directions. While its strategy is dated, it strongly emphasises the digital employee experience, including upgrading core systems and infrastructure to give employees modern tools to complete their work. There is also evidence of a career pathway tool and a full suite of online employee policies. South Australia's One Government, One Employer program and I Work for SA branding recognise that all employees should receive consistent employee experiences. The Office of the Commissioner for Public Sector Employment and the South Australia Shared Services Unit sit within the Department of Treasury and Finance. This configuration may improve its chances of reaching common goals for employee experience. Its digital strategy also emphasises the need for SaaS solutions, and the state has an online interactive workforce information dashboard with a maturing online employee onboarding suite. Tasmania's first digital strategy was released in 2020. It currently has no shared services units or responsibilities assigned. While its digital strategy has compelling points on building foundational workforce capability, it remains silent on employee experience. Victoria's 2015 Statement of Direction on Workplace Environment contains the best articulation for digital workplace experiences at the whole-of-government level. The state has evidence of strategic and policy provisions that are supported by existing shared service hubs. Its digital strategy explicitly discusses some aspects of the digital employee experience. Finally, its full suite of workforce policies is readily available to employees. It appears that major workplace reform and significant ICT and digital development will emerge for Western Australia following the recent election. Having abandoned the whole-of-government shared services in 2013, there's little substantive information on the subject apart from within the Department of Health. The state's expired 2020 digital strategy contained elements that strongly address the employee experience through mobility and equitable working conditions. Not all of its employee-related policies are available online, but its flexible work policy is the most comprehensive of any jurisdiction. The DGEE suggests that many jurisdictions are well on their way to improving across all three enabling criteria. The leading jurisdictions are beginning a drive to attract digital talent, necessitated by a need to build the apps and business systems of the future. With this comes a focus on delivering digital skilling for all employees through the adoption of online self-paced training. While workforce strategies are yet to incorporate the directions contained in their digital counterparts, flexible work policies have seen updates due to COVID-19. Intermedium would like to thank the jurisdictions that offered input to the development of this year's report. We wish all jurisdictions the best and look forward to measuring how they are building back better during 2021 as we seek to move further into our COVID-influenced recovery. Finally, the DGEE report and its findings would not be possible without the help of our sponsor, ServiceNow.